Alright, I'm back, and we're looking once again at all the different Painter's Servant variants, at least in monocolored. Today, we are looking at mono black, and I've got a pretty good feeling about this one. There's a lot of good graveyard hate in this color. We got 4 Dauthi Voidwalkers, 4 Leyline of the Voids, we've got hand hate and grief, Thoughtseize, Inquisition of Kozilek. Like, we are looking pretty good there. We also get to take the reanimate game plan that tries to reanimate Grief, 12 Cause of Doom, things like that, and have an aggressive beatdown game plan. So, you know, that's one thing that we can do in these colors. And then, in addition to that, we just get to have the Karn game plan. We get to have our Painter's Grindstone little thing going on here, and hopefully that'll be enough to kill our opponents. As always, our 4th copy of Painter's Servant and Grindstone lives in the sideboard, as with the rest of our Karn board. Same as you've seen before. Torment Script, Pithing Needle, Liquid Coating, the One Ring, just for a variety of situations that we might find ourselves in. Troll of Cause of Doom can cycle for one of our 2 swamps here. Often we're just going to be putting it into the graveyard to begin with, and we really don't need to find more than 2 of these. Although it could be kind of said that you might want to have maybe 1 or 2 more swamps. I could consider putting in 2 more of these. Let's put in 4 swamps. Just make it so that we're never really casting these for nothing. I like Opposition Agent. This is a big commander card. Allows us to control our opponent when they're searching, and if they search their library, we get to find a card from them. So that's pretty cool. There are some planes in the background over here, but hopefully they're not too audible on the recording. Beyond that, Dark Ritual to speed out our attempts, and Painter's Servant Grindstone as our finishers. Let's hope that this deck can do what it wants to do pretty reliably, because it's been somewhat difficult the last couple of games to make our blue and white variants work, although each has had some strengths here and there. Let's go explore what black has to offer for us. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, let's play some Magic. This episode of Full Control MTG is brought to you by Patreon and your viewership. If you want to support the channel financially, the Full Control MTG Patreon is the best place to do so. With the Shockland tier, you get access to videos as soon as they are recorded and edited. Don't wait to get your hands on another Full Control MTG deck list. Otherwise, it's your support for the channel that keeps me going. Thanks for being here, and enjoy the video. Alright. Optimistic, let's get it. Double Leyline with a Dauthi. If only we knew that our opponent was on Graveyard Hate. Alright. I am going to take the super Graveyard Hating hand. Let's do it. Double Leyline, we're insulated against their removal. Let's freaking get it. Hope this hurts. They got something on 0. Interesting. Force of Vigor would be crazy. Oh, it's Gemstone Caverns. Okay. They're exiling Dark Moss Bridge. Okay. Well, let's see what's in hand, I guess. Or we could play out a Grindstone. I think I want to see what's in their hand. Violent Outburst, yeah. Alright, cool. So we know they're on combo. That's great to see. So we'll just have a bunch of lands. We'll be able to start poking with our Dauthi. Then we just ramp Karn, play our Grindstone. Alright, we got our game plan. Talking in the Vault of Whispers. What are we doing here? Killing a land? Let's sage you. Alright, well, luckily we do have things to find with this. We'll take a swamp. Aha! Glad I put 2 extra in my deck. Alright, so they're just working through some utility lands here. 2 things in hand. I'm really just not worried about them having anything right now. Although, we have to avoid the second Violent Outburst. Alright, 4 lands, that's fine. So the next time that they find something, they can, or the next time they find a Violent Outburst, they can cast it. Second Dauthi is huge. We might just be able to beat down. 6 a turn. It's a 3-turn clock. Painter's Servant Grindstone. 1 more mana and we can do it. We'll make everything black. Put them to 8. Alright, if we can get a land, we can do the thing. Land 5. Give him the 1. We just don't have. We have the combo. We just don't have the ability to activate it. Not enough mana. At least we have a way to kill. All right. Well, looks like we're gonna have to kill him with kindness, and by kindness I mean attacking them in the face. All right. Well, it was a game 1 that we were able to win the game, but not with our combo. We won with our combo on the board. How funny. Well, not really how I'm trying to show this deck off, but hey, if it wins, I'm happy. Let's move to round 2. Alright, here we go. Next one. This has Grief Reanimate. Keeping it. Grief actually has nothing to pitch. Hello. Hold on. Well, that sucks. Alright, so we'll just run out a turn 3 Grief then. Doesn't feel too bad. Evolving Wilds. I mean, let's play Painter Servant, why not? Now everything can be black. So then I can pitch my Ancient Tomb to this Grief, correct? Yeah, let's go. You'd love to see it. Oh ho ho, and that'll be a win. Alright, well, Painter Servant coming in clutch in a different way than it was intended to. Super cool. Okay, next round. Got another double ley line. 89% Mythic. I feel like a lot of those players do end up being on the graveyard strategies. Let's try it. Alright. Top land. Now ours will be the only thing that I can reanimate, so that's something to think about. Elegant Parlor. Looks like it'll be energy. Oh, it's Ruby Storm. Okay. Okay. I love Ruby Storm. It's always a fun deck to play. Less so to play against. So, that means they must have a Ruby Medallion. Yeah, alright. I think we're not set up to do well against this deck. I mean, ooh, that's actually huge. So we're going to take whatever their best card is. Is it Seething Song? It might be Seething Song. Yeah, the fact that this ritual's so hard is just kind of brutal. If they can have the other Ruby, oh, I don't know. I mean, both kind of suck. The second Ruby Medallion doesn't really matter in their hand right now. Well, alright. I think they're still in the driver's seat of this game, sadly. If I get a Liquid Metal Coating, I can start to constrict. They've hit Metamorphose. Metamorphose Rituals for them. And they can also strike it rich, which feels good. Yeah, we kind of need, like, pretty much a Karn. Strike it rich, you got it. This I'm actually not playing in my version of this deck anymore. Okay, I mean, Grief Reanimate, love to see it. Maybe just straight up Grief, though. I think Grief Reanimate is the move. Take 2 cards. Exile it or Ritual. Take your Reckless Impulse. Storm of Memories now doesn't matter, which is great. Alright, we'll take the 2 Impulse draws. Alright, reanimate my Grief. Alright, we got a beatdown plan, and they have just a Metamorphose. Alright. Let's see if that's good enough. Got it. I mean, okay, so the Leyline of the Void is mattering. The hand hate is mattering. Ruby Medallion number 2. That feels like a desperation play. Oh, it's Wish. What do they wish for? Oh god, they could do Galvanic Relay maybe? Just try to take a setup turn. They could kill my Grief, which, you know, removes my clock on the board, but I'm really not planning on doing this. It will be the Galvanic Relay. Cool. Happy to not help them out with this Dark Ritual. Alright. seeing not great hits here. Oh yeah, these are terrible hits for them. Sweet. Thoughtsy's final card. I guess I don't know what it is. Let's see if it matters. Just an ancient tomb. Happy to see it. Alright. So their setup turn doesn't look amazing. The Manamorphose sucks. But they will be down to one card to draw. So we'll take a Surveil here, I imagine. Then Manamorphose, draw it into it. Try to just get some momentum going. I mean, once they hit a Seething Song and card draw at the same turn, then I'm kind of done for. So I need to keep hitting their hand as they try to accumulate, you know, those two effects in their hand. Wish again. Empty the Warrens. Another Galvanic Relay. One of the Grape Shots? I don't really know. What do they find? I mean, at some point we're going to be worried about just a Tendrils of Agony, which I think is probably why they're playing the Treasures. Storm of Memories, okay, so that is just for Storm. Alright, Storm is 5. They need 2 more Storm to kill me with the Tendrils. That will be to empty the Warrens. Uh-oh. I got 2 turns? Yeah, I got 2 turns. Alright, well they're playing this exceptionally well, I will say. And can I constrict? I mean, I just have Hardcast Grief again. I will still take 10. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dark Writ, cast Grief. Alright, take a look at the hand, just another land. Alright, so I get hit for 10. And then I die. Crap. Well, I think they've got it here. I think we played a good game. I think they just played a better game and were able to dig harder. Artist Talent I dropped when I ported my deck to Timeless. I think it's not bad, though. Not bad for sure. Alright. Then just another Leyline of the Void. That's unfortunate. We'll hit them for 6 and then go to -4. Well, bummer. Well played by them. Definitely good Ruby Storm showing. Plug, you can check my Ruby Storm list out here on the channel as well. Let's go to the next round. Come check out the FullControlMTG website. We've got detailed deck list write-ups, links to all of our content organized by archetype, and a blog with sideboard guides, tips, and thoughts about different formats. I'll be seeing you there. Alright. Thinking about last game, I definitely am just happy to see that Ruby Storm doesn't fold hard to like hand hate anymore. The original historic build just had so much problems with it. Now, really good to see that it can survive. Alright, so I got turn 1 Inquisition, turn 2 Hardcast Grief if I need to. Otherwise, it's turn 2 Karn, get Grindstone. Or even Karn Liquid Metal Coating could work. Blue, Ponder. Alright, let's see what they have in their hand. Yeah, I think Hardcast Grief might be the move now. Any sort of blue deck, we do not want them to have a hand. Difficult Ponder, they did not shuffle. Inquisition. Alright, Mystical Tutor and Dispel. What are we doing here? Show and Tell, possibly? For that reason, I guess I get rid of Mystical Tutor. I'm pretty fine to just do a Karn next turn. Yeah, Karn, find Grindstone, activate Grindstone. Next turn, Painter Servant, Douthie. Possibly. I'm missing the black for it. Okay, so we do this. 3 mana, 4 mana, 5 mana. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Alright, we're gonna have to do it the slow way. Let's Painter Servant. We'll choose black. Right, now Grief can pitch to anything. Get rid of the Darksteel Citadel. I'll hold. I think, yeah, they can't do anything with that yet. Alright, cool. We found our second black. I'm probably just hard casting a Grief then. Well, no, actually. I'm gonna Karn minus. The next turn it's Grindstone activation. Alright. Fair enough. I should have played the Grief. Alright, next turn it's Grief. 100%. And then I have Karn again. Okay, cool. Grief, hard cast. Do you have counterspell for this? They have Disdainful Stroke. Okay, so it's just counter magic until they can cast a Fiora. Fine. Next turn I have Karn, play Grindstone. Following turn, activate Grindstone. Alright, surely they're out of counter magic, right? Hell yeah. Alright, that is a Grindstone found. That is a Grindstone cast. And we do not attack with our Painter Servant in case they have Bowmasters. Alright, it's finally the time. We get to check even with our Inquisition here. Essence Capture is the only thing. That is a Grindstone, target them. Time to see if they play, whatchamacallit. We can actually be a little bit smarter here. Grab a Tormod's Crypt. Cast Tormod's Crypt. Play Grindstone. Now if they have any Eldrazi Titans, we can exile them with their triggers on the stack from the graveyard. They do have an Emrakul. And I can respond to this by exiling their graveyard. Beautiful. And with that glorious sound, opponent is dead. Let's freaking go. We finally did it. This is the third time I've recorded this league with a different color of painter variant, and this is the first time we've been able to actually get the animation off. Very cool. Yeah, very happy that I decided to play that correctly in Karn for my Tormod script, because that is how you're supposed to do this. Yeah, so I guess that was just probably some show and tell mono blue thing. Interesting. Well, definitely what I wanted to see out of this this gameplay so far. We got one more round to try to make it happen again. Last round, let's do it proud. Alright. Reanimate? Troll. And that is a turn 1 troll reanimate. It's okay, yeah, actually it's Dark Ritual, Inquisition, Troll, Swamp Cycle reanimate. Happy to see it. Bang, bang. Check your hand. Yeah, I like Mana Drain not being there. Seems pretty good. Troll Cycle. Grab a basic Swamp. Reanimate target. Alright. For 6 a turn. See if they can handle it. Badger Wolf Cub turn 2 is what I gotta deal with. We'll put a second one of the trolls into the graveyard as well. It's gotta be a Badger Wolf Cub, no? Maybe we drew another Mana Drain? Oh wait, this is somebody's like everything deck. I don't know why people do this. My turn. Bang. Attack for 6. And this is going to be a very different... this is very much a different alternate win cons here. Alright, we'll get to drop a Grief, I guess. Wonder what they have on 2 here. Yeah, okay. Surprised they didn't shock in something for the Badger Wolf Cub. To fairy bounce my troll, fine. Alright, fine.
Sorry I'm late.
Alright, make it a little harder. That's okay. Let's Vault, Hardcast Grief. Make sure they cannot do anything to deal with me, which is probably going to be taking this Badger Wolf Cub because they do have the green to play it. Them having a Mana Drain number 2, I actually did call.
I've got it.
Okay. I think they're just going to have to impend one of these guys. They cannot do this one. They have to do it. I think I don't really care about the Teferi, right? can play the Badger Cup. But they don't decide to weird. I guess I like the idea of Leyline of the Void. This troll, yeah, okay, I just gotta play a slower game. Due to Fairy.
Only
For
time.
some reason, I don't know why they didn't cast Badger Cub. They're holding up mana drain, that's why. Okay. So I'm just not gonna give them mana. Enigmatic Incarnation. So very annoyingly, this, what do they find on 6? They can find a lot of stuff on 6. We'll go down to 1. I used to know what this deck was trying to do. This is an old combo deck that I've seen a decent amount. So they want to hold up mana drain while advancing their game plan. If they do that, I mean, they probably just need to do this Badger Cub or something. It's Badger or Haunt Woods. I think that'd be my read if I was them. It will be Enigmatic Incarnation. Okay. Let it happen. So they get to find a creature with CMC 6. The question is, will it be able to block my Grief? And then will it be able to block this troll that's eventually coming down? I mean, if they're about to turn the corner, it would be on this or the next 2 turns. So it's all of a sudden time to see if I can just sneak through or if I'm going to have to default to my... oh, hello. Okay, I guess we're doing this. Fine. Call their breaker. They get to take all their mountains. Murder my Grief. Okay. So that is an answer. Then we get to it in my turn. So, if I troll and ensure a land, I can Karn minus get Painter. Yeah, it's just not enough. I have to try to cast this troll. Well, guess it's gonna be Karn anyway. So we're gonna Karn minus. We'll grab and cast the Grindstone. Alright. I feel like this deck probably plays something that can shuffle their library. Alright, cool. So we fade 6 damage here, which is the important part. I can now just play my second card and do the same thing. And show them that I'm a deck that does more than one game plan. They can cast their Overlord of the Haunt thing now, which is annoying. Yeah, now they're holding up mana drain. I don't like to see that. So I have to bait out the mana drain. I think Leyline of the Void ought to do it. Yep. Come on. Lurker in the Deep. Alright. So that's what we're looking for off of 6. Oh yeah, that is cool. Okay, Grindstone number 2. I think I gotta go Leyline. Or Karn. I mean, we know there's Counterspell in hand. Yeah, the Karn is quickly becoming my only way to not die. I think it has to be Karn, because otherwise... Well, yeah, no, they actually just had me dead to rights here. Yeah, bummer. Alright, we'll play the Karn. Karn gets Counterspell. We play Grindstone. Yeah, okay. Well, that'll do it. We'll play Grindstone number 2, and we will go out to the 250 card deck. Always a funny time. I don't know why people decide to play every card that they have. Anyway, cool. GG's. We'll move to the next round here. Or, well, actually, this is the last round of the game, so maybe not. Yeah, I mean, what do I think of this deck? It has been pretty solid. I think black is definitely a good color for Painter. the ability to do something that is not the Painter game plan is pretty strong. I mean, you saw me win a game literally just with creature beatdown. So, I mean, definitely there is some... There's some sort of thought to be had about playing black as one of your colors for this sort of archetype. But we still got 2 more to try out here, red and green. Red is pretty interesting. Green will be definitely a little bit more of a brew. Stay subscribed to the channel if you'd like to see those. Thanks for watching the video.